Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle Channel. I'm so sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. Sometimes, in getting things out for the auction and setting things up, it takes me a little bit of extra time. So sorry if I kept anybody waiting. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for being here today. I am so blessed that y'all would give me your time to tune in. Let's see who we have in the chat. I want to welcome my moderators, Canadian Girl Renee, who will be confirming all of the bids tonight. I also want to welcome my moderator, Lisa M. Adventure Time, who is keeping my list. So if you have any questions about whether we got something down, the quantity, when you want your invoice, she is the lady to ask. Also, I want to welcome Erin Scott. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so blessed to have great viewers like y'all. I hope everybody's had a great day. Crochet Queen Kathy, welcome. So nice to see everybody. I hope everybody has had a great day with some worship, some family time, maybe time with friends. And I hope everybody's gotten a nap so that you are raring to go. Make sure you let my moderators know in the chat the type of items you'd like to see, and we'll try to get to them sooner rather than later. So let me give a few channel announcements, which is tomorrow will be my fun game show battle with Belle. And tomorrow, my guest will be a returning champion, Rachel, from her channel Real Beauty. And we will see if maybe I can do a little better than I did on my first appearance. So she is a tough cookie. Then on Tuesday, it's my birthday, and we're going to have a special birthday auction. And as a way of celebrating my birthday, I want to give back to you. So every item will have free gift with purchase, regardless of how much or how little it sells for. And not only that, it is not limit one per person or one per night. You can keep getting gift after gift after gift with every purchase. So if you buy 5 things, you'll get 5 gifts with purchase. If you buy 10 things, you will get 10 gifts with purchase. I'm super excited. And also, I want to say that you won't be just stuck with some random item that I pull out of a bag. Every round, I'm going to give 3 choices. So hopefully one of the 3 you will like. And if for some reason none of the 3 you like, you could always just gift it to somebody else in the chat who already has a box coming. So, those are the announcements. And then, of course, next Saturday and Sunday, we will be back to my Bargains by Belle auction. So, Crochet Queen Kathy helped a lady with yard work. I wish somebody were able to help me. I've been looking for a kid to mow, and I have to tell you, my grass is like knee high. The neighbors are going to start revolting any minute. I just know it. Okay, so let me give all the legal disclaimers because this is a real all of the business. So, this is how the auction works. If you've never bid on anything or bought anything from me before, click on the registration link pinned to the top of the chat. Also, my email is in the bottom corner, so you can always reach me. The reason I have people register is just so I know where to send the bill and where to mail the items you win. Easy peasy. After you have registered, you are more than welcome to bid in the chat. I ask that you bid in numbers. That helps me. I know it's so tempting to say words like, I'll take that, or add that, or if no one else wants it, I guess I will take it. But I am begging you, just bid, or at least include a number to indicate your bid with whatever your comment is. Then, once you have started bidding after you've registered, we are good to go. The way that I ship is through Pirate Ship. Hi, Brad. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see you, Brad. Brad, someday you'll have to come to my game show, Battle with Belle. Um, the way I ship is with Pirate Ship. It's a discounted shipping service. Everybody click the thumbs up, pretty please. That helps me so much with the YouTube algorithm. The way Pirate Ship works is they calculate the discounted shipping with both USPS and UPS based on three things: the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana, the weight of the package, and the dimensions of the package. Now, the methods of payment that I accept are Zelle. Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there are no fees. PayPal has big fees, but of course, I will accept PayPal because that's how we can process your credit card, your American Express, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, as well as your debit card, and they even take Venmo. So it should make it easy peasy for you to be able to register and go ahead and bid. And I'm looking forward to a great auction. Who's ready for a great auction? If so, click the thumbs up. Let's see some fleur-de-lis in the chat. Now, my auction has a low $1 price increment. And to make it even sweeter and even a better bargain, I have a special round called Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And during this round, and only this round, we plummet the starting bid to just $1, and we plummet the bidding increments to only 50 cents. Can you imagine? So during this round, it will be the very first round, which is to get people early. And then in the middle, to keep them watching, we will have a second one. But at the end, I will have a massive clearance round. So items that were complete passes. For those items, I will pick a few of those and I let viewers pick a few as well. I will bring them back up and I will plummet the price just to get them sold. Because I figure if there were absolutely no bids, absolutely no buys, maybe I might have started it off a little high. So therefore, that is the plan. There's a Belle's Bargain Bonanza at the middle, at the beginning, and the clearance round at the end. And it looks like Renee is ready and is officially starting the Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Okay, so our first item is storage bags. We've got a Glade 22 count sandwich bags. They're zipper bags and they have a double seal. Next, I've got a Handy Wrap brand sandwich bag and it's got 80 in there. Now the little flap is open, so I'm going to let you peek inside so you can see they are all still perfect, but the little part of the glue, you can see where the glue is. It just came open. Next, I've got a 22 count of the double seal snack bags. Once again, same thing here. Just came unglued. They're all in. And last but not least, I've got a 50 count of the Shore Fresh zipper seal sandwich bags. And you can see they are all in here. So we'll see if anybody needs any baggies. And keep in mind, baggies aren't just for storing food. When I mail y'all liquid items that might leak, I use baggies. My mother used to keep a lot of craft items in baggies. So there's way more you could do with baggies than just with food. Also, when I make wax melts, I store them in baggies. Doesn't matter that they're not food. So we've got different brands, we've got different sizes. We'll see if there's any interest. And yes, for those who keep asking about my hydration, I'm about to open bottle 1 of water. Okay, what size is the first one? Sandwich size, sandwich size, sandwich size, and there's only one in the snack. So they're all sandwich size except for this little one on the bottom, which is snack size. Okay, I'll wait just a minute to see if there is any interest. Otherwise, we've got lots of other great things. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sorry if I wasn't clear about that. But even though they're all sandwich, we've got name brand glass, which is a 22 count. We've got Handy Wrap, which is an 80 count. Sure Fresh, which is a 50 count. So the Glad has a little bit fewer because it has a double seal. So if you have something you're worried about rolling out, maybe like little beads or pearls or something, that might be the one for you. But if you're just using it for a quick seal on a sandwich, you might prefer one that has more in them. Okay, any interest? I'm going to wait just a minute for the lag and then we will clear these off. Can't beat the bargain price of just a buck. Last call. Oops. You're wanting to fall out on me. Okay, next, let me bring y'all close. I've got a jewelry item. I have all sizes of these Tree of Life pendants, from large ones to smaller ones that would be the right size for earrings. Let's see if I can scoot some of these in a little bit more so they fit better in the frame. So looking for a $1 starting bid. I think Lisa may be referring to this one, which says, "Life is a gift." Absolutely. It's a gift from above. Sorry, I have such shadows. It's a problem in showing small items. Hi, Danielle. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Looking for a dollar starting bid for any of these pendants? We've got lots of different sizes. If anybody needs to see any up closer, let me know. Some are the right size for a necklace pendant, some are the right size for earrings. Any interest? I'll wait just a minute for the lag and then I will clear these off. This is a great sentimental gift for people of faith, for people in your family tree. Okay, last call on the pendants. I loved just how different these were. Some of them are more of a heart, some of them have see through sections, some of them have a solid background, some of them have open work. So I thought that there were so many different ones, but yet variations on a theme. Okay, last call. All right, we will clear that off. Okay, next, let's see what we have here. Put these in a place they're not going to spill. All right, I've got some big, huge ice trays. You know, we have a place down here called Sonic, and one of the reasons that Sonic is so popular is they have round ice. Round ice. So I've got big ones, I've got medium sized ones, I've got some little ones. So this way, if you're looking for round ice, you can pick your size. Also, round ice is said to dilute the taste of the beverage less. So, if you don't want your iced tea or your lemonade or your soda to get all watered down, a lot of people will say that using the round ice helps. Jennifer Chesney, welcome, welcome. So nice to see you. So, we'll see if there's any interest. But I have to tell you, these molds aren't just good for ice. You can use them for other things too. If you make chocolate balls or caramel balls, bonbons. But I'll tell you what I personally use them for. And this may seem more like a life hack, or it may seem more like, oh, Belle, you're just cheap. But when I burn candles, at the very end, it never burns 100% of the wax. The wick is gone, and there's still a little bit of wax at the bottom of the candle. And it usually still smells good. So I have one of these that I just use for wax. And you'll see that it's got these little openings here. So I will pour it in, stick it in the freezer, and it gets cold. Then I pop them out and I use those little balls of wax in my wax warmer. So that way, none of a candle goes to waste. It's a great little use for the last bit, especially since these are only $1. Okay, any interest? Now, some of y'all may be saying, get to the auction, get to the auction. We'll do just a couple more items, and then I promise we will get to the auction. Apparently, Lisa remembers an old song and is serenading us. Okay, thank you, thank you. Y'all make sure to click the thumbs up for me. Go ahead and press the share button and share me out on your YouTube community page, on all your Discords. And if you haven't already joined my Discord, it's in the description, and hopefully mods will drop the link. Also, Renee has started a Facebook page for me, so make sure you check the Facebook page. Also, share it out to your Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, and all the rest. Okay, last call on the ice trays. Oh, wait just a second for lag, and then I will clear these off. Okay, Next, I have these laminated wipe off boards that are for scheduling. You can see, you just write in which week it is, and they've got all of the lines you need. They're magnetized, so it will stick to your fridge. It's got some nice, pretty colors. And I know some of you are saying, I need a calendar. Why do I need this wipe off board? Well, sometimes you can't fit all of your activities in a calendar. So this gives you a big block here, a smaller block here, and a smaller block here. And maybe you need a separate calendar just for your kids' activities or grandkids' activities. Maybe you need it for your YouTube posts. Maybe even this is for your daily menu planning, especially if you're on a special diet. Oh, hi, Mike. Mike is Lisa's husband, Mr. Adventure. So love when the adventures are watching. Okay. Any interest in this? I do actually have two of these. So it's a wipe off board for all of your scheduling and activities. It's got magnets on the back. So whether you want to put it on your fridge, your freezer, washing machine, so many magnetized places, or this would also be great for students to use in their locker because lockers are magnetized. So looking for a $1 starting bid, and I do have two of these, and you just write on this with a dry marker. Oh, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that so much. Always nice when families do things together, including watch my auction. Okay, last call on the wipe off scheduling board. Or it could be a calendar, a menu, you name it. Okay, we will pass on this. Next, I want to show you a product that I was contacted about. It's called Go Macro, and it's a delicious line of organic plant-based bars. And they have some for adults and some for women. So it's available at Walmart.com, Rally, Publix, Giant, Albertsons, and Safeway. So basically every place. And I got two sample bars. So we'll see if anybody is interested in either of these. This is the first one. It is nut-free. It is 12 grams of protein. It's a heartwarming retreat in a bar. Oatmeal, a chocolate chip. It is organic. It is vegan and it is gluten-free. And how long is it good for? They just sent it to me, and so it is good till February 14th of 24, Valentine's Day. So I just have one of those because, like I said, they sent it to me as a sample. The other one is a Go Macro for kids. Don't ask me how these are different. Somehow these are different. This one is oatmeal chocolate chip. It's also organic, vegan, and gluten-free. So we'll see if anybody is interested in these samples that they sent me. Oh, I forgot to show the expiration date on this one. Even though things are absolutely good past their best by date, this one too is February 14th of 2024. So let's see if we can get a dollar starting bid on the Go Macro. And I'll have to let them know what my auction viewers thought. Oatmeal chocolate chip. Organic, vegan, and gluten-free. Any interest? There's not too much food that I can mail that's not going to be melting, but this is one of the few that I've found. This will be the last item, and then we will officially start the auction. So y'all let my mods know what kind of stuff you'd like to see first. Any interest in the Go macro? It may break their hearts that there was no interest at my auction, but I told them I would give it a shot and see what people thought. Last call. I'll wait just for a minute for the lag. Then we will conclude the Belle's Bargain Bonanza and we will start the auction. Okay, we are passing on these. I might try it one more auction, and then if not, I'm just going to end up eating them myself since it's something I could eat quietly during the auction. Well, I shouldn't admit that to y'all. But sometimes I get hungry and snacky, believe it or not. Okay, let's see what we've got first. Okay, let me move the camera back because this is big. Who needs a new cutting board? I've got this new cutting board in 3 different colors. I'm going to start off with a lime green. Then I've got an apple green. I've got a black. And I have a magenta. So I've got it in 4 different colors. So whether you're using it literally to chop your veggies, to clean and chop your chicken, maybe you're using it for charcuterie, to lay out some cheese and grapes, which is a favorite snack of mine, or some meat and cheese. So many great uses. Hi, Connie Welton. And they always tell you that you need a separate one for chicken. So one of the things I like about these is that they're different colors. So maybe you know that the green one is for chicken and the black one or the red one is for red meat. So that way you have one for different colors. That way you can swap the chicken out, the chicken cutting board out more frequently. Everybody, don't forget to click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. So we're looking for a $3 starting bid for your choice of cutting board. We've got 4 beautiful colors here. It can be a cutting board, it can be a serving tray, it can be a charcuterie board, you name it. Also, I love that it has this great handle up here. Super pretty. Y'all let me know what else you'd like to see. Tonight I've got pet items, I've got kids items, socks, toiletries, hair accessories, kitchen accessories, some jewelry boxes, keychains, garbage bags, books. Y'all just let me know. What are the size of them? Okay, let me pull out my ruler, Mike. Great question. Here is my ruler. It is 11 inches. Great question, Mike. So not so big that when you're trying to carry it over to the sofa, table, wherever you're presenting it, it's going to fall off, but enough room that if you're, say, cutting a block of cheese, that 8-ounce block of cheese is going to fit great in the middle. Or maybe you're taking that chicken breast and you're butterflying it so you could fill it up with herbs, fill it up with cheese. Maybe you're going to make a chicken cordon bleu. And there will be plenty of room. And you've got four gorgeous colors. You've got a lime green, an apple green, a black, and a magenta. I know this one may look red. It's actually that hot pink fuchsia magenta color. Pretty in pink. Okay, Lisa is in for three. I guess Mike liked what he heard. Unless Lisa usurped Mike. Oh, the adventures are so funny. Okay, let's. Or you want to count down on this? So, looking for $4 for choice, or Renee, go ahead and start counting down on this. Let's not languish. Renee, are you still there? Oh, Renee. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Go ahead and click the thumbs up, pretty please. Make sure if you're on a computer, you are on live chat, or if you're on a phone, you are on all chat. Renee, let's go ahead and count this down, please. Renee, are you there? There she is. And y'all let me know what you'd like to see in the chat, and I'll start bringing those things up. I love requests. I have just one of each of these four colors. So I've got one in lime, I've got one in green apple, I've got one in black, and I have one in this gorgeous magenta. That's it, just one. Great question, Lisa. I appreciate that. Okay, we are sold to Mr. and Mrs. Adventure Time. So, what color or colors do the adventures want? And just so everybody in the chat knows, their adventures are as a fun family with vacations and outings with their toddler daughter. Oh, okay. Clean sweep. Woohoo. What a great first buy. Woohoo. Okay. Here's the next item. It is a one and done. It is a craft kit. It says create your own llamas. Who wants to make their own llamas? So, what do you get? They're saying, decorate me, decorate me. Okay, you get 4 foam cutouts. You get 4 adhesive foam sheets. It makes 4. And here's all the stuff you get. You can see there's a white one, a black one, a pink one, and a brown one. Here's all the colorful sheets of stuff you get to add onto them. And instructions: simply pop out the shapes from the adhesive foam sheets, remove the backing paper, and stick them on the foam llamas. And there are pictures for illustrative purposes only. So we're going to start this at, well, you get 4 in here. Let's start out at $4. $4 to make 4 llamas. How fun of a project would this be? Everybody congratulate Lisa on her first purchase of the night. So who needs a crafty kit to make llamas? Now this is some llama drama you might want to make. Llamas are super trendy, and fun crafts are a great thing for summer to keep kids busy, or a rainy day, or just to keep them out of the scorching sun. Oh, I'm so glad you think it's cute. Any interest? Okay, maybe I started this a little high. Let's take this down to $3. Y'all know I like to get these one and done sold, and I especially like to get the craft items sold. So let's take it down to $3 and see who wants to make some llamas. Okay, I'm just gonna wait just a minute for the lag, and then we're gonna go on to something else. I tell you what, who's ready for a choice auction? Let's do a choice. Okay, we'll make the first choice auction for $5. Let me show you what the $5 choices will be. The first choice will be a mini humidifier. This particular one both lights up and you can fill it with your aromatherapy. Here's the information on the side in case you need to know about the wattage or whatever. So we've got a mini humidifier that lights up and can also distribute aromatherapy. The second choice is to bling out your car. Have you seen those cars where people are just blinging it out? This particular one is one of the rings of decor that goes around the ignition button. So you put this around your power button and it's just a pretty ring of bling. And I do have several of these. I know some people are blinging out the outside, but I think it makes more sense to bling out the inside where you're sitting there looking at the sparkle. So these are the two choices. I'm not sure you can see that from that far away. Let me see if I can put it closer up here. No, there is still a glare. Okay, I will just hold it off to the side then. Because after all, if you've got a steering wheel cover on, maybe you've got some of those interior lights. There's so many beautiful car accessories. Why not this one to diva up your car? Or maybe the car of your wife, the car of your teenager that's driving. After all, we ladies like a little sparkle. And this is the sparkle you put on once and it's done. It's not like, changing out your rings or accessories every day. Any interest? Okay, maybe I started these a little high. I tell you what, let's take these down to 4 for either the choice of the mini humidifier, which also lights up and can distribute aromatherapy, or for the ring of bling. Oh, Renee, this just fits around the button that's already on it. So it's just for enhancement. It goes around the button. No, not for an older car. I just got this, and I will show you here that it has a 1 year extended warranty on it because it's new. But I'm not going to argue in the chat with my moderator, so we will pass on this. All right, next, let's do a choice of items for the low $3 price point. Okay, the first choice is going to be these removable hooks. And this is what they look like. You get 9 pieces. The example here is to hold your keys, but they could hold absolutely anything. So that'll be the first choice at the $3 price point. Next, by Scoonchy, I have these invisible ponytail holders. There are a 52 pack. 52 pack by the Scoonchy brand. So I'll add these as a choice. Let's see what else. Okay, now I have this beautiful thing. You've heard that old saying, she's so rich, she fans herself with money. Well, look, the fan literally looks like that old Southern saying. It literally looks like money. How funny is that? So if you want to be that person that fans herself with money, here you go. So I'll make it a choice as well. So you can have the 9-pack of removable hooks, the 52-pack of scrunchy clear ponytail holders, or the money fan. Looking for a $3 bid? Any interest? Let's click the thumbs up, everybody. Be nice to get to 15. Hey, let's even try to get to 20. Okay, anybody for any of these choice items? Okay, last call on these, and then we'll go to something else. If anybody has any requests, let your requests be made known, please. Last call. Okay, next, let me show you this lot of items. I don't often sell lots, but Mother had this all together, so I'm not sure if she bought this at a lot or she put this together. But let me see if I can show you what it is. It's all of these pendants, and then she's got the black cords to go with them, and there's some little pendants inside. So it looks like entire necklace kits. These don't look like they are gold or silver. They have a bronze color to them. So let me see if I can show you some of these pendants a little bit better. They're different shapes. Like this one's a teardrop. There's some that are circular. They've got nice sturdy bails on them. Let me see if I can show you the bails. Nice big bails. So I'm going to start this whole kit with the pendants, with the cords, with little pendants to hang from it. $5. $5 for this entire jewelry making lot. It probably should be more. I didn't quite know who to ask on pricing, but I just figured between these bronze pendants, between the cords, between all of these little pearls and dangles and little whatnots in here, that it had to be worth at least five. At least five for all of this. So we'll see if there's any interest. I probably could have taken it apart and sold it individually for more money at the Belle's Bargain Bonanza, but I just thought maybe somebody might want to buy this whole thing and just save me some time rather than having to lay it out piece by piece by piece on the Bargain Bonanza round. But those pendants especially, so pretty. You get a whole bunch of them in there. Here's the back. You can see yet more here, yet more of the cords, yet more of the pretty pearls in there. Any interest? If not, we can pass. Okay, we will pass on that. Next, how about some yarn? So I've got one in all these pretty shades of pink. Next, I've got a red, white, and green. Back up the camera here. Okay, I've got a white, yellow, and green right here. We're going to start these at $3 for choice. So we'll see if there's any interest. They're all beautiful variegations of yarn. I believe it's for needle crafts and crocheting and knitting. Still to come, I will have some books, some hair accessories, some pet items, some trash bags, makeup. Y'all just let me know what you'd like to see, as well as some storage containers. Okay, is there any interest at the $3 price point on these three different colors of yarn? All of these yarn are one and done. There are no duplicates. So if you miss it, you miss it for good. Any interest? I just have one of each, Lisa. Just one of each. Well, I tell you what, because I think my mother's probably used a little bit off of each of these yarn. What do you call it? A yarn. I believe it's a skein. Let's take the price down to $2, and we'll see at the $2 price point if there's any interest. So price drop. Buy it now, $2. Any interest? Buy it now, $2. They're all one and dones. Renee, let's take this down to $2. Buy it now. And y'all go ahead and give me a thumbs up, pretty please. That helps me so much with the YouTube algorithm to let YouTube know that you approve of my content and approve of my channel. That way they will share it out more. Okay, Lisa's in for 2. Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa bought it now for 2. Oh, I believe it was 2, Renee, not 3. You might need to delete and retype them, pretty please. Okay, so Lisa bought it now for 2. Lisa, which one or ones are you buying? Renee, we did a price drop. You might be behind in the chat. If so, make sure you're pulling your red line all the way forward. Okay, sold to Lisa. I always love it when people take advantage of a price drop. I tell you what, we are just going to continue it. So I'm going to put 2 more out. We're going to continue it at $2. Buy it now. So we'll see if anybody's interested in these next 2. Any interest in these next 2? Okay, Lisa's in for 2. Renee, I think you might need to refresh, pretty please. Okay, Lisa, which one or ones do you buy? Both. Okay. It's a great night for yarn. All right, next, let me show you a big lot. This is a whole huge bag, and I'm not going to take everything out. I'm just going to take one of it out so you could see. This is what it looks like, and there's a whole bunch of these in here. I showed them once before, counted them out, and I don't remember how much is here. So I'm going to just sell the entire bag of all of these skeins, $10 starting bid. And we'll see if anybody is interested. We'll see if I can even get it pressed down enough to get it closed again. There's a whole bunch in here. So starting out at $10 for the entire lot. Oh, it's going to be hard to close. Let's not argue, pretty please. And let's not duplicate statements. Okay, so once again, the bulk price for this bulk lot is $10. Is everybody up to speed at the same time? Here's the back side of it. It is just chocked full. So we're still looking for $10 starting bid on this big bag with tons of skeins in it. Once again, looking for a $10 starting bid. Are y'all there? Hello, hello? Maybe we have a longer lag tonight than usual. I hate to make everybody wait in the chat. Okay, there we finally go with the price. Thank you, Renee. Oh, I appreciate the refreshing. Thank you. Sometimes it's just one of those things we all have to do. Okay, thank you, thank you. Any interest on this bag of skeins and skeins and skeins of yarn? Or if y'all want me to open it and sell it individually, I can. But I just thought it would be simpler this way. Well, I tell you what, we'll do it $8, buy it now, final offer. Anybody for $8, buy it now, final offer. For this huge bag and all these skeins that come in it. Anybody for the buy it now reduced price drop of $8? Okay. Well, even though we don't have it in the chat, we go ahead and pass. Oh, there it is in the chat. Okay. Next, we're going to do $5 for choice. Let me show you what the choices are. Here is the first choice. It is a shoe drying kit. It hangs right here, and these two come out so that you can dry your tennis shoes when you wash them. You also have room to hang other things here. So this is the first option. Here's the second option, a super sturdy coat hanger. And you'll see there's room for all of your coats. So if you have a hard time hanging all those coats for winter in that one little coat closet that, you only need a few months of the year, but you've got to store all year, here is a big sturdy clothes hanger. And then last but not least, I've got something called a plant genie. It's an automatic plant watering system, and look how beautiful it is. It is a glass ball that you fill with water, and then you stick into your plant, and slowly but surely, the water waters for you on a delayed basis. It's perfect for small planters. This is what it looks like. You fill it with water and then you stick it in. In fact, I will open it up and show it to you because I think it is gorgeous. It is a beautiful blue color. Look how pretty. Just gorgeous. So you fill it with water right here, and then you just stick it into the plant, and it will water while you're at work during the day. It will water while you're away on vacation for the weekend or the week. So if you don't want your plants drying out and you don't feel comfortable giving the neighbor keys to come in and water, this can absolutely work for you. So, looking for $5 for choice. These are all one and dones. Okay, any interest? Okay, looking for a $5 bid for the drying rack for shoes or sneakers, for the coat hanger, for the plant genie automatic watering system. Any interest? I'll give just a minute for lag and then we'll go on to some other items. Okay, I tell you what, before we pass, let's do a price drop down to $4. Price drop down to $4. Also, if you're in the chat and you have some requests, let me know. I'll be glad to bring those items up sooner rather than later. So we'll price drop this down to $4 and we'll see if anybody is interested. Thank you, Renee. Nice and prompt. Okay, any interest? Just $4. Buy it now. Okay, I'll wait just a second for the lag and then we will go on to something else. Okay, passing on these. All right, next I've got some little travel kits. You know, when you travel, there's very few ounces that you can bring onto a plane, and you just don't have a lot of room in your luggage. So I have this cute little travel set. You've got a comb, you've got soap, toothpaste, a toothbrush holder, and what does that say? I want to say it's shampoo. So you've got this entire set. We're going to start this at $2. $2 for everything already packaged and ready to go. You just throw it in with your clothes and shoes. Oh, okay. Plant watering to Renee. All right, here we go. Thank you so much, Renee. Okay, sold, sold, sold. Thank you very much. Okay, so back to this multi-piece toiletry kit. So $2 would easily be worth just the toothbrush holder. So let's see if anybody has $2 for this entire travel kit. I'm one of those people that always wants to travel, but being single, it's not really safe for me to travel by myself. It'd be different if I had somebody that I was going off to meet up with. Then at least I'd be traveling, but I'd have somebody awaiting me at the destination. However, it's just me. So I thought rather than continue to save this, I would just go ahead and sell it off. Anybody interested for $2? And I have 2 of these. Also, this would be great if somebody's coming to visit you. You just put it in your guest's bathroom for them to enjoy. That way, if they forgot anything, they will have everything they need in this little kit. Okay, last call. Any interest? Okay, we will pass on that then. Next, I've got another crafty item. I've got these pearls. They're a nice large size pearl. Great for maybe making Christmas ornaments, or if you like large size jewelry. But I think my mother was probably using these in making some angel ornaments, and I think this was probably the face. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I've seen some finished ones she did, and these were meant to be the face, but you could use these for any and all craft projects. So I'm looking for $3 for these. $3 for an entire box of pearls. Okay, Kathy's in for 3. Anybody want to go up to 4? you so much, Kathy. Anybody for 4? Otherwise, we will start counting this down. And I may take them out of this box and put them into a bag, or if you want me to leave them in this little check box, I can. Okay, Lisa, make me a note to put these in a bag instead. Thank you so much, Kathy. Congratulations, and everybody congratulate Kathy in the chat. Lisa, did you get that note for me so when I'm packing, I remember? Okay, next we're going to do $3 for choice, and it's going to be a double pack of these billboard cable and cord organizers. I'll show you the back. This is what they look like. These were originally $5 for the 2-pack, but I'm going to start these at just $3. So if you need help corralling your cords, here you go. I've got these in several colors. I've got it in gray. I've got it in a pretty blue. I've got it in red. And if you just need a cord wrap, I've got a cord wrap as well. So these will be the choices. So looking for $3 for choice. Okay, Kathy, will do. So you're going to get a 2-pack. So if you're worried that you've got cords just strung around everywhere, whether it's your charger, your computer cable, maybe it's the cable to your mouse, only you know the huge number of cords, and they get tangled in and of each other. I constantly have my mouse tangled in my webcam, tangled in my laptop cord. And once I started using these, it helped me so much. And I can imagine if you have kids or pets, all of the tripping that might be going on. Okay, any interest in these? These are all one and dones, but I do have them in different colors. There's a gray, a blue, a red, and then just one cord wrap. Well, this is Bargains by Belle, right? So I need to live up to the bargain name. So I tell you what, we're going to do a price drop down to $2. I know you're saying it's a 2-pack. How can you sell a 2-pack for $2? It's like $1 each. Well, it's Bargains by Belle. So I can do this. I know it's too cheap, but we don't have too many people watching tonight. So therefore, I want everybody to get great and amazing deals. Amazing deals. So we're going to take these down to $2 for the 2-pack. And the choices are gray, royal blue, red, or a gray cord wrap. So we'll see who's interested now that the price has plummeted. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Erin. Go ahead and click the thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithm. Go ahead and share out on all your social media. That helps me ever so much. Always great to see you, Erin. And I appreciate all your comments on my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, who has some interest in these Billboard brand cable and cord organizers? Okay, last call on these, and we'll clear them off. Okay, next I've got some poster stencils. It's a 26 count, and these are 5-inch letters. And I also have a 6 count of these big jumbo erasers. So I know it looks huge and you may not be able to quite tell, but you're going to get 6 jumbo erasers. And it's going to be for choice. I have multiples of each. We're looking for a $3 starting bid. Let me show you what these look like on the back. And once again, they are a big 5 inches. Great for making yard sale signs or for sale signs if you're selling things at your house or out in your yard. Maybe you're posting a help wanted sign. Maybe it's just for poster boards for some kind of school project. Also, the thing I like about these erasers are you're probably saying, well, pencils come with erasers. They are. But those tiny little erasers, they just disintegrate so quickly. Or they're hard to use. Sometimes the erasers will even fall out of pencils. I like that this is a nice big size and that you get 6 in here. So they're not that tiny little size that kids use, but a nice big adult size. Although kids could absolutely use them too. Any interest in these? Well, maybe I started these off a little high. Let's price drop these to $2. Buy it now. $2. Buy it now. Any interest at the price drop of $2? Buy it now. Once again, the stencils has 26 and it is a 5-inch count. No information on the back. Okay, last call. Last call. Okay, we will pass on that. Next, let me move the camera back and try to gently open this. Wanted to be so careful with this. Okay, this is a Ball brand mason jar. There's the brand Mason. There's the brand Ball. It's got all of the measurements on the side. So it's also a measuring cup or a measuring utensil. Then on this side, there's a pretty design that kind of looks like grapes. And then there's another measurement here. And it does say that it was made in the USA. So if that's important to you. Yes, Mike, I tell you what, while we are bidding on this, I will go and get those. Um, let's start the bidding on this. Let's start the bidding at $5. And I'm going to grab those for Mike. Anybody else? Let me know any other requests that you have. Okay, so very sorry about that little bit of wait. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Sorry about that. Any interest in this ball mason jar keeper container measuring cup? Oh, it is glass. I forgot to say that. Made in the USA. If not, we will pass on that then. We wrap it back up in the protective covering. Okay, next, $2 for choice. Let me show you the types of paint patches I have. Here is a heat wrap. It lasts up to 20 hours of pain relief. And of the 20 hours, 12 hours are heat plus and 8 hours of additional relief. Do not microwave. And you're saying, well, if you don't microwave, how does it work? It is air activated. Air activated, so that's the first choice. Also, I have something called a salon pause. It's a pain relieving flex patch and it has lidocaine in it. It is a maximum OTC strength. It is stretchable. It's a thin fabric and it's a strong adhesion. So these are my two options. $2 starting bid. I have only one of the salon paws and I have a few of the heat wraps. Heat wraps might be really nice in the winter. If anybody else has requests, make sure you shout them out. Okay, let's get one more thumb. Lisa says we need one more just to even get to 15. Was hoping we were at 20 by now, but I guess not so much. Y'all help me out, pretty please. Okay, Lisa is in for 2. Okay, sold to Lisa. Let's see which one or ones she wants. It's always funny where Mike asks a question and then Lisa bids. You'd think every now and then that Mike could be bidding. But maybe it's a joint kind of a bid from Mr. and Mrs. Adventure. Adventures in parenting, or marriage, or just happiness. Okay, she's going with the salon paws. And I only have one of those, so I am sold, sold, sold. Anybody for the heat wrap? Anybody for the heat wrap? Any other suggestions or requests as well? Last call on the heat wrap. Okay, we're going to pass on this then. All right. Next, I want to give a choice of mouse features. I don't know how many of y'all use a mouse with your computer. I happen to use a mouse, but I'll tell you, my hands and my wrist tend to get tired. Let me take this one out of the package so that y'all can see. What I like about this mouse pad is not only does it have a nice big sweep for the mouse, see if I can show y'all. Will mine extend that far? A nice big sweep of the mouse, but it gives you this nice raised part in order to rest your wrist. So you can see right here that you rest your wrist and then you move it around. So we're going to start these at $3 for choice. And I've got a red one and I've got a beautiful purple one. And if you have problems with carpal tunnel or you have problems with your wrist, this foam piece is going to help you so much. I mean, the mouse as a whole, the mouse pad as a whole is great, but with this extra foam piece, it is just a pleasure and it keeps your wrist from getting tired. And these are both brand new, so let me put these back in the case. But I just wanted to show you how it works and how much padding there is. Because after all, we throw, one of those quilted mattress pads on our bed. Why wouldn't we also pad our wrist when we are using our computer or gaming or emailing, surfing the web? To me, it just kind of makes sense. Oh, Mike thinks it's cool. Okay. Thank you so much. And both of these colors could work for a man or a woman. Purple's kind of royal, red's powerful. Any interest in these? It won't be long till we get to our second Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Okay, we're going to pass on these then. Next, I'm going to do a low $2 price point, and I've got some plans. Here's the first one. This is an entire 50 sheet notepad of today's plans. So you have an entire to-do list, but on the other side of the page, you've got room for a brain dump. So if you have a boss or a spouse that's telling you, oh, don't forget, we need to pick up this at the grocery store. And don't forget, my parents are dropping off this. And I told my coworker that, we'd bring over some lemon bars and all the other stuff. So the actual to-do stuff goes here, but all the other things you just need to brain dump so that you don't forget, goes on the other side of the page. And then I also have this Make It Happen. It's also a big pad of 50 sheets. And you have three different categories. You have the super important stuff. Then you have the then do this. And then you have the chill. This can wait, but I want to let you know or remind you about it. So I love that there are three sections. That way, regardless if it's you that's doing it, if it's a spouse, maybe it's your teenager and you're giving them this list, they know to do the super important stuff first, then do this, and then it can wait. This, I think, would even be fantastic for a grocery list because you get the super important stuff. Then, if you're not at that price point yet, you can get the then do this, and then only the chill because there was so much stuff on sale. You can get a few luxuries at the bottom. So I think these are two great organizational notepads. I have two of the Make It Happen ones. And once again, these are 50 pages each. These are not just a few pages. So I'm looking for $2 for choice. $2 for choice for these nice big notepads, each of which have 50 sheets to them. Any interest? You can see here's my hand, so they are not small, and I've got big hands. Okay, we will clear these off. Let's talk about some garbage bags. We're going to start these at $3 for choice. Here's the first one. It is extra strong. It is tall kitchen with drawstrings. You get 10 bags, and it's 13 gallons. Next, I've got a flap tie. It's a large kitchen bag as well. Once again, it is, oh, this one is 30 gallons. The first one was 13. This one is 30 gallons. Big difference there. Okay, next, I've got tall kitchen trash bags. This is 14 bags, and it's 13 gallons. Okay, next one is 14 bags, and these are the 13-gallon ones as well. And I have a couple few of these. So here's another one. Here's another one. This one's a little open. You can kind of see what it looks like inside. So just looking for the small price of $3. Here's another one with a flap ties. This one's 12 bags, and it's 13 gallons. Oops, can't see it there. Try it up here. And what else? Ooh, here's a scented one. This one is vanilla scented. Yum. It's a small trash bag, and you get 26, and they're the 4-gallon size. So looking for $3 for choice for any of these trash bags. Any interest? Lots of different sizes, lots of brands. Lisa's looking. So whether you like the drawstrings, whether you like the flap ties, lots of different opportunities. You've even got the loop tie closure. You've got tall ones, you've got large ones, small ones, you've even got a scented one. Oh, thank you so much, Amy, for the fleur-de-lis. I appreciate that. Okay, last call on these trash bags, looking for $3. Okay, I'm going to start to clear them off then. Always so good to see you, Amy. Okay, next I've got some scented ones. These are not in their packages, so I'm looking for $2. So they all have kind of a floral type scent to them. This one is not wrapped up so well, but I tried to wrap it up. So it is your choice, $2, and you get the whole roll. And they are scented. Anybody for $2 rolls of trash bags? After all, taking the trash out is no fun, but you got to get it somehow from your kitchen to the outside. So you might as well do it as inexpensively as you possibly can. And especially if you have some sinky stuff that you need to get out of the way, going with a trash bag that is scented is just going to help your cause. Yes, it does, Amy. Absolutely. Great point. Good for the bathroom. Absolutely, too. We as women know about that. Or even just when you're in the kitchen and you're trying to, clean off your meat and so forth, it will help with those scents. Okay, last call on these scented trash bags. Okay, we will pass on these then. All right, next I want to show you some beautiful jewelry cases. If I can get this out of here. It's new in box. Let me show you how you open it up here. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to show you the one in black, but I also have one that is in red as well. So you open it up and you've got all this room for your rings. Then if you're a guy, you have room for your cufflinks, for your tie pins. If you're a woman, you've got room for your earrings. Then up here, you've got a place to hang your necklaces and bracelets. You've got a little pouch here, which would be great for your brooches. I'm going to start these at just $5. Great for travel. Also great if you need a separate jewelry case. Maybe it's for your fine jewelry, or maybe it's just your pearls. Maybe it's a special jewelry keeper just for grandma's jewelry so that you have it separately. I'll show you the red one. It looks just the same. Oops, there we go. Just the same. They are all brand new. Hi, Miss Phyllis. So looking for $5 for a choice. I've got two in black. I've got one in red. This would also be great for a teen or tween's first jewelry box. That way they can start their jewelry collection. Or imagine this for Christmas. This becomes not only a jewelry box, but the way you give jewelry. So your recipient will think, oh, she gave me a box, nice. And just happens to look inside it to see what cubbies and compartments are there. And boom, she sees the actual gift, whether it's some kind of ring or necklace or earring or brooch. How great would it be to give the jewelry item inside this travel jewelry box? So the box is a gift. Whatever piece of jewelry you put inside is a gift. Oh, okay, looking for $5. And I love that the red could be for a woman or a man. The black could be for a man or a woman. So, and look how pretty the closure is too. The closure is almost like um, jewelry itself. Yes, small enough to go inside a suitcase. So, looking for $5 for this really well organized. I've seen some of these before and they just have the bottom to it, but I love that this has a place to hook it on at the top. It's also got a little pocket there in case you need to put a little cash in just to have separate for, tips and whatnot. Well, I tell you what, let's take these down to 4 and we'll see if anybody is interested in 4. So we'll do a price drop and then we'll go on to something else. So price drop down to 4. And we'll see if dropping these a dollar is going to make any difference. I'm going to start packing them up meanwhile so that they're either ready to ship or ready to save. So anybody for 4? Any interest now that we have price dropped it? Okay, we will clear this off then. And I want to show you a fun watch. So many times in the summer, we don't want to wear good watches because we are sweating all over them. I found these really pretty silicone watches. Now, these you can wear, you can sweat in them, you can work out in them. Just like people who go to the gym a lot or work in certain industries have to have silicone bands rather than their regular rings or bands. There are silicone watches too. But let me show you, it is activated with touch. Look how it automatically lights up and starts going. So pretty. So, and then it's off again so that it can just sit on your wrist ever so pretty. I'm going to start this at $5. This will work for men. This will work for women. This is a nice fire engine red. So finally, a watch you don't have to worry about sweating in. A watch that isn't going to leave one of those indentations on your wrist where you can literally see where every chain mark was boring into your wrist. So these that are silicone become so comfortable. And at this price point, it can be your summer watch. It could be just your uh, gym, your everyday watch. You can business meetings. You can wear that fancy dress up watch to church, to your in-laws, to the family dinners. You can still wear that great watch, but sometimes it's nice to have just an inexpensive watch to just knock around in, to not have to worry, oh, if you break it, if you bust it, or if you sweat in it. So I'm looking for a $5 starting bid, and just look how pretty it lights up and gives the time. And then just like that, it just tiptoes out. So you don't have to stare at it all the time, but you can just tap it and it is ready to go when you are. Any interest in the silicone watch? Okay, we can pass on this. Let me put it back in its case here. All right, next I want to show you this loop. Have you ever wanted to see details of jewelry, but you couldn't quite see that name brand? If I can get this open. Oh, okay. Here we go. So this has 15 times magnification power. Get this open. Put this back here. And so let me show you how it works. Oh, let me grab something. I have these rings from last night. And if anybody sees a ring that they like from last night, y'all feel free to let me know. But I'm just going to use this as an illustration. So this is the ring just by itself. But look under the magnification. There we go. Also, let me do a different one. Or let me see if I can find some words to read. Let's see. Where's the packaging with some small words? Okay, we'll take this one. You can see how small this print is, but let's take the loop and look how large the print suddenly is. So I'm going to start these at 10 bucks. So whether you're looking at your jewelry, whether you're looking at print, this has 15 times magnification on it. Great for seeing the little details. So we'll see if anybody is interested. So without and then with. Would be great for elderly people as well, great for jewelry lovers. Any interest in the jewelry loop? Now, these do come in different magnifications. It comes in 5, 10, 15. I thought the 15 was most helpful, but I can get them in less strength if anybody's looking for just 5 times or just 10 times. Especially if you're a person who makes jewelry or repairs jewelry, sometimes it's hard to see those tiny little findings, to see those tiny little jump rings, to just be able to use your tools to clamp it on. Any interest? I tell you what, let's take this down to $8, Renee. $8 for this eye loop, and it's 15 times magnification. Price drop. Oh, thank you so much for wishing me good luck. And thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you click the thumbs up. We're still trying to get to 20. So you stay safe too, Connie. It always means so much that you give your time to stop by and to grace me with your presence. Thank you ever so much. So, Renee, let's price drop this down to 8. I only have 2 of these. And we'll see if there's any interest. We're getting super close to the second Belle's Bargain Bonanza round. Any interest for this eye loop with 15 times magnification? Aw, thank you for the continued support. I am so blessed by your loyalty, Connie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we will pass on this then. All right, next, let's see. What should we do? Okay, let's do some poppets. We're going to have a choice of poppets for $2. So here's the first one. It is a football. So if you might have a kid that just doesn't want to play football, maybe they would rather sit and just pop. So this will be the first choice. Next, I've got this Yoda, Star Wars, Mandalorian kind of creature. I'm never really sure what to call these, but if you are a collector of the Star Wars, Yoda, Mandalorian kind of things, then there you go. Okay, I'm not sure if this one goes this way and it's like a little alien dude, or maybe it goes this way. I'm just not totally sure. So if it goes this way, it might be some kind of plane ship. If it goes this way, it might be some kind of animal. I'm just not sure. Just not sure. But regardless of what it is, I have both it in streaks of blue as well as camo. Okay, next, I feel like this is somebody running, but I may just be seeing things. So that's the next one. I do know that this one is a pretty heart. So some of them I can identify, especially the girly ones. Okay, looks like I have 2 of this one. Oops, don't fall, don't fall. Oops, I got a little streamer. Do I have a little streamer? I do. Okay. Got 2 of that one. I've got a fun little pineapple. Okay, there's the pineapple. Remember looking for $2 starting bid. We'll see if there's any interest. Anybody for $2 for any of these puppets? Whether a kid's using it when they're just bored in the back seat or maybe using it during a timeout. Any interest? Well, I guess we can pass on this. I know it's really about 10 minutes until the Belle's Bargain Bonanza, but who's ready to start a little early? If you're ready to start the Belle's Bargain Bonanza middle episode, go ahead and click the thumbs up. Let's see if we can't get up to 20. Go ahead and tell me in the chat. Laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll in your life. roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Well, let's see some thumbs up. Let's see some fleur-de-lis then. Okay, let me just clear these off. Well, I tell you what, rather than clear these off, let's clearance these down to $1. This will be my first Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Is we're going to lower these to $1 for choice. So let's see who is in for $1. Anybody feel like these puppets are worth a low bargain price of $1? These would also be great stocking stuffers. Be a great thing to do with the grandma or grandpa's house. Great thing to keep kids busy in the back seat. So we are plummeting the price on these to just $1 for choice. Who couldn't use a few spare ones of these? Even adults can have these in their office desk at work when they're having to boringly listen to a client on the phone, or maybe they're having to boringly listen to their boss drone on and on and on. You just open your desk drawer, pull it out, and have a little bit of a fidget while you're being forced to listen to whoever it is that's going on. Thank you for the thumbs up, Lisa. Thank you for the fleur-de-lis, Lisa. Thank you for the thumbs up, Erin. Y'all are ever so kind to me, and I appreciate that. Okay, so we have lowered the price on these to just $1. Who's interested in a puppet fidget? Red Scout, so nice to see you. We're in the Belle's Bargain Bonanza round. And so right now, during this one round, we have plummeted the prices to just $1. And we have plummeted the bidding increments to only 50 cents. So if you're interested in bidding, you can register at the registration form pinned at the top. These would make great gifts for kids. These would make wonderful donations also at Christmas time. They could go ever so well in a stocking. Or at Christmas time, my donation of choice is to the Franklin Graham charity called Samaritan's Purse. So they have an Operation Christmas Child box, and you fill up a box, and it goes to a needy child, either in America or Central America. So that is my donation of choice. I know some people use the Toys for Tots, but they've had a lot of scandal. Okay, any interest in this? Otherwise, we will clear these out. Okay, next, let's see. Okay, I'm going to offer some fabulous scented sachets. This first one is lavender scented. And oh, I wish you could smell these. And the second one is rose scented. And these are simply fantastic for inside your linen closet, inside your coat closet, inside the drawers with your folded t-shirts and underwear. Absolutely, because rainbows were God's promise to Noah that he would not flood the earth again. Okay, looking for $1 for scented sachets. The choices of scents are lavender and rose. Okay, but we're not talking about decor right now. Everybody has their own personal decor, and I'm still a person that thinks rainbows are pretty, whether they are on a puppet or on decor. So therefore, it's a great reminder that God will never flood the earth again to Noah. Okay. So also, everybody has their favorite scent. And the two scents that I'm offering today are a soothing lavender and a stunning rose. Let's see who needs to keep their linen closet fresh, a coat closet fresh, or even just their underwear fresh. You know, dryer sheets are great and I sell them, but they only last so long. We all have those underwear pieces and t shirts in the back of our drawer that we never quite get around to wearing because we tend to just wear the ones on the top. So when you have a sachet sitting in there with them, they keep them new and fresh, even when they've been in there months or years. So, looking for a $1 starting bid. Well, I have to say that I do like the concept of the rainbow for babies, where parents have suffered a miscarriage and they have gone on to have other offspring, and they'll call it a rainbow baby, meaning a great blessing after a hardship. So I've known some people that have experienced that. In fact, my grandmother had some miscarriages before she gave birth to my dad. So he was a rainbow baby, even though they didn't use that term at the time. The next item I'm going to have is this 3-pack of facial masks. You can still go to a place where you have to wear a facial mask. I've got 2 of those. Also, I've got some of these net bath sponges. I've got one in white and a subtle green. I've got one in peach. I've got one that is pretty in purple. And last but not least, I have this netted exfoliating body towel. So you've got lots of great choices at this low $1 price point. For health reasons, so that somebody who might have a cough doesn't infect others. But it's also for people with not lovely faces as well. Although I personally believe that everybody is created in God's image and everybody is lovely. Okay. Jim, we're looking for $1, right? Renee, did we already have $1 and Jim is going up to 2, or was it a typo and he meant to just bid 1? Mods, help everybody out so that nobody accidentally overpays. Because I want your money, but I want it fair and square. Okay, well, we'll put Jim in at 1 then, if it was just a typo. So, Jim, do you want to retype that so we're only charging you $1 and not 2? Okay. Anybody want to go up to $1.50 because this is the Belle's Bargain Bonanza Round. So therefore, bidding increments are lowered to just 50 cents. Anybody want to get in for $1.50? Otherwise, we will count this down to Mr. Jim and his loving wife, Catherine Mary. We appreciate them ever so much, and for their continued patronage of the auction. Always so nice to have a couple in the chat. Okay, we are sold to Jim and Catherine Mary. Let's see which ones he picks. Once again, we have 2 of the 3 packs of facial masks. We have, let's see, 4 different of the net bath sponges, and we have 1 of the netted exfoliating body towels, which is basically the same as the shower poofs, just in an expanded fashion, because sometimes you just need to cover a little bit more area. Okay, all of these are a one and done. So in the bath sponges, this one is white. This one is slightly green. This one's peach. This one is purple. And this one is blue. The only thing I have multiples of are the 3 packs of mask. So let me know which ones you want. Now that you know I don't have multiples, I'm so sorry. I should have said that sooner. My apologies. Oops, I'm wrong. Oh, I just said I don't have any duplicates. I do. I technically have 2 of the white. Okay, so he's going with the pink and the green. Okay, there we go. All right, so that leaves us with a white one. Here's another white one. Here is the purple one. And I've also got this netted exfoliating body towel. Which is basically the same material. It's just in a different form. Okay, so we've got 1 pink and 1 green. Anybody else for either of the white or the purple or the blue exfoliating body towel? Or I've still got 2 3 packs of masks. Still some beautiful colors in case Jim decides he might want to add a few more, or in case somebody else does. Well, I understand, Erin. Not watches aren't for everybody. Some people feel like they weigh down the wrist, and so many people have a cell phone these days. I don't, but most people do, and there's a clock on your cell phone. Okay, Jim's also going to add the 2 white ones. All right, here's the 2 white ones. Thank you so much. Okay, so we've got the facial masks left. We've got the pretty purple one. And we've got the blue exfoliating body towel. It gently removes dead skin cells and promotes healthy blood circulation. So, lots of great benefits here. It's a one and done. And I've got the pretty purple one. And I've got 2 3-packs of facial masks. And yes, Lisa's making the list and checking it twice, doing a great job as always. We worked for a long time on invoices today so that we didn't get behind from last night's auction. Okay, any other interest? I've still got one more shower poof. I've got the exfoliating body towel, which is made of the same type of netting material. If you haven't tried one of those, I highly recommend it. And I've got 2 boxes of the 3-piece masks. Last call on these. Then we'll do some stationery. Okay, we will pass on these. If anybody has regret, you can let the mods know in the chat. Okay, let's see what I have here. Okay, I've got some sticky notes. Here's the first one. It is white and it has a beautiful heart of an ombre of yellows to pinks. So, and it says in words, a nice day. So great for well wishes or things that people need to accomplish. So this will be the first one. Next, here's a pretty one with some light blues. It has a subtle moon to it. Here's another heart one. It's got some blues and some pinks. Great for love notes or just to inspire you to live every day with heart. Here's a beautiful one of a sunset. Just gorgeous. See if I can mount some of these up here so I can fit more in. Oh, but y'all probably can't see them that way. Okay, I guess I will lay them out this way then. Let's see, can I bring the camera down? Will that help? Okay, let's see what else I have. Okay, of the bigger ones, I have these AM, PM ones in case you need to write some items to be done in the morning, some items to be done in the afternoon, or maybe it's for keeping track of your medications, maybe even keeping track of your meals. Oh, and these are made by Post-it. In case you're into name brands, these are made by Post-it. So I've got, let's see, 2 of these. Next, I've got a note card with the matching little indicators. Next, I've got a pretty little notepad. Look at these super cute little characters. It is super duper thick. And look how pretty the sheets are. Hi, Samantha. Welcome, welcome. So glad to see you. So all of the sheets are just so pretty, and it is super duper thick. So that's the next choice. Oops, y'all don't fall. Play nice, play nice. Okay, I've got printed sticky notes, and these have some pretty little peaches on them. Not sure if we have any peaches in the audience, but I love a Georgia peach. Next, in lovely lavender, I have some Post-it brand super sticky notes. And last but not least, I've got a yellow one. You can see this is super thick as well. Let's see if I can put it over here. Well, let me see if I can squeeze it in. Okay, there we go. So these are all of our choices in stationery tonight. Let's see if anybody needs some Post-its or note cards. Looking for $1. Everybody, please, please hit the thumbs up. We're still trying to get to 20. Always so good to see Samantha. Okay, anybody for $1 for these Post-its for choice? Well, I should say sticky notes. Some are Post-it brand and some are other brands. Any interest? Let me show y'all again all of the various choices. Different sizes, different colors. We've got some different brands. Any interest? Very handy. After this, we'll do one more item of Belle's Bargain Bonanza, then we'll get back to the auction. And I want to remind everybody at the end of the auction will be a clearance round where we will bring back a few items that I choose, and I also take requests so that we can get the last few items that were passed on sold. Okay, last call. I'm going to wait just a minute for the lag, and then I'm going to clear these Post-its out. Usually Post-its are so popular. I'm surprised. All right. Okay, passing on those. Let me show you the last item, which is a cleaning item. And I have a bunch of these. They are a Pumi. It's a heavy-duty scouring stick, and it has no odor, and it's non-toxic. What do you use it for? Well, it removes deep stains. It removes water rings. It removes rust and paint. And it removes carbon buildups. So I'm looking for just $1 for a Pumi scouring stick. For kitchen, for bath, for workshop, and for outdoors. And you will see these are manufactured in the United States by the United States Pumice Company. So looking for just $1 for this great new cleaning item. Oh, so glad to know that, Erin. Thanks for letting me know. Anybody for the Pumi scouring stick? This will be our last item on the Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And if you have items you'd like to see when we get back to the auction, y'all make sure to let the moderators know. Otherwise, we've got some pet items We've got some socks. We've got drinking cups, pedicure set. We've got some storage and organizational items, socks, uh, coloring books and activity books, reading books. Y'all let me know if any of those things sound interesting, or if that might be something you might want to see, might want to bid on, or might want to buy. And I'll make sure to bring it up sooner than later. After all, you wouldn't want to miss out on something just because you were too shy to request it. Oh, Kristen, welcome, welcome. Kristen saying the scouring stick works well. I have one. Kristen, do you mind if I ask what you use yours on? That might help people decide. Because here on the package, it's saying that it removes deep stains. It says hard water rings. It says rust and paint. And it says carbon buildups. So with it being used on so much, I'm all interested in what Kristen uses hers on. Okay, last call on this. I'll wait just a minute for the lag and then we'll go back to the auction. Thank you, everybody who participated in the Belle's Bargain Bonanza. I so appreciate that. Okay, next, let's see what we have. And y'all remember there will be a clearance round at the end. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Did I go too fast? Apparently, Lisa was in for one. I'm so sorry. Lisa, you were bidding on the Pumi scouring stick. Is that correct? Sorry if I went too fast. Okay. How many were you wanting to buy? Oh, no worries. Let me know the quantity, pretty please. Actually, you can let me know the quantity when we're doing invoices. Okay, let's keep moving. All right, I've got this super deluxe, if I can hold it up, set. This is a spa, body, and foot care gift bag. It is in the scent of lavender shea. It has body wash and foot lotion to it. Daily Essentials collection. And it's by Olivia Grace. Let me show you what you get in this deluxe pedicure set. So you get a scented body wash and a foot lotion. You also get a shower poof. You get a foot brush. You get spa slippers. So you'll see the spa slippers here. They're one size fits most. Here's the shower poof. Here is the foot scrubber, because after all, feet need scrubbing too. Here's the scented body wash. And then over here is the scented foot lotion. And what's the scent? It is lavender and shea. Now, for just the slippers, you're probably looking at $8. And with all of these full size products, they're probably another $8. And all of these things in here, a couple of dollars. So this is easily a $20 set. Especially as big as it is. Let me see the whole thing. See if I can push it back. Do I have it all in. Okay, I think I finally have it all in the shot. And the other thing I love is that it comes in this clear drawstring bag. So just the bag is valuable because to go into stadiums and arenas nowadays, you can't take a purse, you can't take a backpack unless it is clear. So I'm going to start this whole thing, even though it's over a $20 value, at just 15. But I would say the bag alone is easily worth a good $10 because you'll be able to use it every time you go to a concert, you go to a sporting event. So it could even be the type of thing where you keep the bag for you, where maybe you give the slippers out to a relative. Maybe you give somebody else the products inside. You could so totally turn this into a bunch of different gifts. This is a super high quality set, and I just love this set. I own one of these for myself because I was just dying to see if it was as good as it looked, and it absolutely is. And who doesn't love lavender and shea? It's one of those scents. I think that even the pickiest people tend to like lavender. Even if they don't like a heavy scent, even if they don't like a perfumey scent, there's something about lavender that just seems to make everybody happy. Okay, looking for a $15 starting bid. This would be an amazing gift for a friend, for a sister, somebody who's like a sister to you, but maybe was just a friend, mother in law, birthday gift. I tell you what, maybe I started this a little high. Let's do a price drop, Renee, to $12. Buy it now. So, Renee, $12. Buy it now. Okay, Erin, I will bring those up next. Renee, are you announcing or bidding? Just checking. Okay, sold to Renee. Thank you so much. Renee, did you want just one? I do have two available for sale. So if for some reason you want both, let me know. Okay, next for your yard, I have these beautifully carved stone hedgehogs. Look how pretty they are. Look how intricately carved they are. Just gorgeous. So, whether you put them out in your yard, they will withstand the elements, or maybe you put them on the bookcase or a shelf. I'm going to start these at $5. So, here's the first one. Also, I've got it in an ombre of green to brown. Yes, starts out green and then gets brown. Really? You don't want to sit here, Brittany? Come on. Okay, so we've got two different coloring. We've got all brown. We've got green to brown. And look at these sweet little faces saying, "Take me home, take me home." They could be brother and sister, they could be husband and wife. Super cute. So looking for $5, and the carving on these is just beautiful. These would be a super elaborate gift, or if you wanted to put these outside to help take up room in a pot or to mark a flower bed, you could even use these to be a decoration on a tombstone or in honor of a payat. And I just love that their coloring is different. Look how elaborately carved they are. Okay, maybe I started these a little high. Let's take these down to $4. Buy it now, pray please. Another good time for me to crack open a new water. Yes, I'm staying hydrated, everybody who's worried. After all, we're on the back stretch. Going to show a few more items and then have a clearance round. Okay, $4 price drop. Let's see who's interested. Thank you for the fleur-de-lis. Okay, anybody interested in these beautiful carved hedgehogs? Just look at the intricacy. It is amazing, the coloration and the carving. Can you imagine how long it took these? So pretty. Okay, last call on these. Okay, we will pass then. All right. Next, I've got this sweet little succulent. It's a faux succulent, and there are faux little stones in this elaborate pot with these beautiful daisies. We're going to start this off at $3. Even if you just like the pot, you can pluck out the faux succulent and just put your own little plant in here. But these daisies are just so sweet. And that's kind of a stone type pot. This is a porcelain pot, and look at this little sweetie pie saying, take me home, take me home. That little nose. So this is ceramic. It's got these little faux marks on it that make it look like it has been distressed, but those are on there on purpose. And this is ceramic. So these are your two choices at the $3 price point, both of which have faux succulents. Oh, I'm so glad you think it's beautiful, Erin. Thank you, thank you. And y'all don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Still trying to get up to 20 thumbs tonight. Looking for a $3 starting bid. Any interest? Okay, we will pass on these then. Okay, next let's see what we have. about some fluffy, soft, warm socks. I know it is so unconventional to have warm, fluffy socks in the 100-degree temperature of summer, but I thought, well, it'd be selling something that not everybody else is selling, so there won't be as much competition as in the fall. So hopefully y'all can see how warm and fluffy and soft these are. Here's the first one. It's a cute little fox. These are for women's size 4 to 11. So here's the fox one. I've also got a cute one with a llama. Let's see. I've also got a unicorn one for those of you who've been talking about unicorns. Next, for you sloth lovers, look at this beautiful one with the sloth. And last but not least, for the cat lovers out there, look at this sweetie pie cat. And it's got a chevron pattern at the top. So there you go. 5 different super cute warm fuzzy socks. Looking for $2 starting bid for choice. So a fox, a llama, unicorn, sloth, and cat. Okay, we'll see if anybody's interested at this low $2 price point. Any interest? Be a great Christmas gift, a nice stocking stuffer. Or even when fall comes, think about wearing them on those hay rides, on the corn mazes, even on just a long hike. Okay, Renee's in for 2. This is a great gift. Nobody ever says, gee, I have too many soft and warm, cozy socks. People are like, yeah, yet another fabulous pair of socks. Because can you ever really have too many socks, especially when they are soft and warm and cozy? Well, let's go ahead and count this down to Renee, and we'll see which one or ones she wants and what quantities. I do have duplicates. She might need some for her, some for Miss Phyllis, some for some other relatives and neighbors. Who knows? And Liz quick on the draw. I love that. Oh, Renee explains that she works in the coolers and she needs them on a daily basis. Okay, I can understand that as a work expense. I keep forgetting that Lisa and Renee both work in food services at super huge stores. I'm kind of wondering who works at the bigger store. It's kind of hard to know that though. If it's based on the bigger town or it just happens to be a bigger store. Okay, we are sold. Let's see which one or ones Renee picks. Once again, the choices are sloths, llamas, unicorns, foxes, llamas, unicorns, sloths, and cats. It is so late, I have misidentified those. Advice. On her purchase. Let's see which one or ones she chooses. Okay, she is going to take a unicorn. Okay, here is a unicorn and a llama. Thank you so much, Renee. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, Lisa's shouting out Renee. Kudos to Renee. Anybody else who's watching, now that you know Renee and Lisa both work in coolers, you'll know some good gifts to get them as mod gifts for Christmas. Okay, let me set these aside. All right, next, how about a little bit of garden decor? Metal garden decor was popular last night, and this one's kind of romantic. It is a metal candle holder, and let me show you a close-up of this. It's got beautiful jewels on it on every side. And it's got a place for a little candle. It could be a tea candle. It could be a citronella candle. And it's a beautiful centerpiece for outside because not only is it lovely, not only will it stand up to the elements, but it will also give you that romantic light that you need for that midnight picnic or need when you're grilling or barbecuing. We're going to start this out at $10. So you get the stand, you get the candle holder, you even get the candle. I will throw in the candle when I ship it. Yes, Aaron, or for people who work in a cooler, I could see how it would be great every day. You could also use it as a banana stand, absolutely. And I just really love these jewels because they look like pretty little daisies. So even during the daytime, if you light it and just put a citronella candle, because you don't necessarily need it for light, but the citronella helps to keep the mosquitoes away, or even just as decor sitting on the table. You know, for the holidays, you could wrap a little poinsettia or a little ivy around here. Okay, we'll see if there's any interest. If not, this might have to be one of those things we bring back for the clearance round. Okay, next, one of my moderators said, you know, everybody is sweating so much. Why don't you bring some kind of fragrance or some kind of mist to keep us all smelling great? And I thought that that was a fantastic idea. I'm so blessed that I have moderators who give me great ideas and help to make the auctions better. The socks were also a moderator suggestion. So I'm going to start these at $5. Let me show you the scents. The first scent is called Cozy Cabin. And what defines a cozy cabin? Well, it is vanilla and sandalwood. Vanilla and sandalwood. And these are all big 8-ounce sizes. These are not tiny little bottles. These are big 8-ounce sizes. Next, I've got a frosted apple. And you're saying, frosted apple? Who would frost an apple? Well, I will tell you, frosted apple, what it means is apple and cranberry. So it's like apple, but sweeter, which I like a lot. And then last but not least is harvest spice. And what does harvest spice smell like? Well, it smells like pumpkin and ginger. And the way that I ship them is in their container, which has a top on it. And then I put the whole thing in a Ziploc gallon baggie, which I then seal. And so far, haven't had any problems. So I think between the dome on it and being in the Ziploc bag, it seems to work just fine, if not mighty fun. Okay, so you've got three different flavor choices. The first one is Cozy Cabin, which is vanilla and sandalwood. The second one is Frosted Apple, which is apple and cranberry. And the peach one on the end is called Harvest Spice, and it is pumpkin and gingerbread. So looking for $5 starting bid. Nice large size in the 8 ounce. This is not a little 1 ounce bottle, 2 ounce bottle. This is a huge 8 ounce bottle. In fact, I'll get out my ruler so you can see it's a nice big size. Any interest in these? Or if y'all would prefer, we could do a price for all three. Because sometimes it's fun to get different scents and get to try all of them. Let's do a price for a 3 pack, so you'll get one of each. Let's see. If it were $5, it'd be 15, but I want to discount it a little bit. So I tell you what, we will do the 3 pack. You'll get one of each scent, and we'll take it down to $12. So $12 for one of each of the 3 scents. Remember, each one is 8 fluid ounces. They are nice, big size. Here's my hand. So, not tiny little bottles. Here's my water bottle next to it. So you can see it is taller than a water bottle. So we're going to do a 3-piece set. You're going to get one of each flavor, of each scent, of fabulous fragrance to keep you smelling good so that the sweat isn't getting you down. And we're going to price drop it to $12. So you can let me know if your favorite scent is Cozy Cabin, which is vanilla and sandalwood, the Frosted Apple, which is apple and cranberry, or the Harvest Spice, which is a pumpkin and ginger. Oh, good night, Erin. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. Okay, I'm going to wait just a minute for the lag, and then we'll go on to the next item. Tammy, welcome, welcome. You came at a good time when we were doing a price drop on these. We started out at $5 for choice, and then we decided that people might want to compare and contrast. So I said, well, I'll do one of each of the 3 scents, and we'll lower the price to $12 for a 3-piece set. That way you could get one of each. Oh, no, they're a body spray. Now, I don't know if you could use them for a room spray or not. I don't know why you couldn't, but they are body safe. And I was just about to also bring out they're companion pieces of the body wash, but I'll go ahead and bring those out. If anybody decides you want them, let me know. But I've also got them in a body wash. So here is the companion body wash in the Harvest Spice. I've got the body wash in the Frosted Apple and the body wash in the Cozy Cabin. So if you would prefer, you can buy these either $5 each, or if you want a set of 3, you can get a set of 3 for $12. So we'll see if there's any interest in these body washes. After all, we seem to use so many more of these type products during the summer with all the sweating we're doing in these 100-degree temperatures. And once again, the Cozy Cabin is scented with vanilla and sandalwood. Frosted Apple is scented with apple and cranberry. And the Harvest Spice is flavored with pumpkin and ginger. We'll see if there's any interest. Otherwise, we'll go on to something totally different. And feel free to request items you'd like to see. I'll wait just a minute for the lag and then I'll bring up the next items. And y'all don't forget, at the end of the show, we'll have a clearance round. Okay, we will pass on that. Yes, I think everybody loves vanilla, and sandalwood is very guy friendly. So it'd be great for a couple that shares a body wash. Little sandalwood for him, little vanilla for her. Okay, next about storage and organization. I feel like no matter who we are, storage and organization is always one of those things that we are struggling to do better and better. So I've got a set of 6 storage containers. This is what they look like. They are clear and they all top with them. Sometimes when it says a 6-pack, it really means 3 containers and 3 lids. But this is one of those that means 6 actual containers and 6 lids. You got to read the small print on these because sometimes they're counting the lids. And that's just not right. So for these, it's a 6 count. I'm going to start these at $6. $6 for a 6 count. So it's like $1 each. And they have a pretty color of a top on them. And whether you're just storing your trail mix in them, maybe you're storing your veggies, making yourself a little salad for lunch, maybe you're doing some berry bowls for breakfast or snack, and then everybody can just help themselves. Because after all, it's so nice to have them in individual containers rather than having to just scoop out of one big bowl. Always so nice to have you here, Tammy. Thank you, thank you. So looking for $6 for this 6-pack of containers. I just have 2 of these. Are they microwave safe? Great question. Here we go. They are freezer safe. They are microwave safe, and they are compact dish safe. So they're basic everywhere. These are safe, microwave safe, and a top rack dishwasher safe. So great question. Thank you so much. Here's what they look like. Okay, any interest? Okay, last call on these. I've only got 2 sets. Also great if you make big batches of pasta or maybe soup for the winter or chili. You can go ahead and serve it up and then make individual meals, and then kids and teens can just grab it, microwave it, and it'll be all ready. Because it's always easier to cook a big batch than freeze it in small batches and use it individually. Okay, we will pass on this. Let me show you another organizational device. Now, when I show this to you, you may not know what it is. So I'm going to open up one and I'm going to show you. Okay. So here's the dowel and the holder to it. But let me show you. It's this great little pocket device, and it's got 3 tiers to it. We're going to start this at $5. Here's the tier. You just pop them right out. And here's the 3rd tier. Now, I use one of these for my shipping. This is where I put my tape, my labels, my scissors. This is where I put all kinds of stuff that I need in shipping. But this would also be great in the bathroom for all the storage of your hair accessories. Maybe you want to store stocks in here. Maybe this is for belts or jewelry. So let me see if I can back the camera up because it is super duper duper large. See if I can look up. It is super hard to get the whole thing in it, but it is 3 tiers and it's got a lovely print to it. So, and you just assemble it yourself. The dowel goes through these little holes right here. Easy peasy to set up and hang. So looking for $5 starting bid. I've got 2 in the gray and just 1 in the sunshine yellow. Easy peasy. And these just pull out, and look how much space is in them. Lots and lots of space. And maybe you have kids, and maybe your kids might each need one of these. I think this would also be great for a gift wrapping center because then you could have all of your various ribbons in them. You'd have wide ribbon, curly ribbon, a thin ribbon. You could have your bows in them, your tissue paper. This would be great for a wrapping center. Any interest? Okay, last call on these. Next, how do you clean your shoes? I've got this great brush. Great for cleaning your sneakers. I'll tell you why I think it's so great. Look right here. You open this and you put the soap in, and as you are scrubbing, you can see there's a little bit of soap that will come out. So instead of having to keep putting a little soap and rubbing it around, and because if you're holding the soap and holding the brush, how do you hold the shoe? So this way, one hand can hold the shoe and one hand can be brushing on the shoe. So I'm going to start this shoe brush at $3. $3. And we'll see who's interested. I think this is one of those devices that just saves time and makes life easier. I do have 3 of these available. And y'all don't forget, at the end of the show, we will have a clearance round for items that have been passed. I'll pick some and then I will take requests from the audience as well. Any interest? Okay, last on this. Renee, we're going to do $3 for choice. Here are the choices. We've got this huge memo block. Look how thick this memo block is. And look, it's a sweet country church and country town. Super pretty. That's going to be the first choice, is this memo block. Next, I'm going to have a 4-pack of novelty clips. And these are pretty little flamingos. Next, I've got a beautiful ceramic magnet. Here is the back. You can see it's got a very powerful magnet. It is made of ceramic. So if you like roses, if you like butterflies, this will be stunning on your refrigerator. So these are your 3 choices. A huge memo block, a 4-pack of flamingos that are novelty clips, and a very beautifully artistically ceramic magnet of a pink rose bush with a beautiful butterfly. Oh, thank you for looking, Lisa. I appreciate all my mods, whether they're typing in the chat, whether they're writing the list to keep invoices and packing going. I am also blessed that y'all are helping me. Okay, anybody for the memo block, the 4-pack of flamingos, or the beautiful refrigerator magnet? Okay, last call on these. All right, next, it's going to be $2 for choice. I have an applique that says, let's see, self-adhesive, and it looks like the American flag. So this will be one choice at the $2 price point. Also, I've got this little pincher device. Have y'all seen these? You just pinch. I know sometimes people will use them in sewing. I've also seen people cut off herbs with these and then throw them in their pot for cooking. So I'm not quite sure what you call this, but it's going to be the other choice at the $2 price point. Starting bid is $2. Any interest? I think it's also great for sewing, some people have told me. I think that's actually probably why my mother had them, but it's hard to know. Any interest? Okay, we will pass on this. Next, we're going to have choice of pens for $3. Let me move the camera back because they're pretty big. First, I'm going to have all of these gorgeous hearts. Look how pretty these pens are. And if you kind of can see inside them, they nest together. So if kids can't find their pens, you will be able to keep them all together because they nest into each other. And I just think the packaging is gorgeous. So this is going to be the first choice at the $3 price point. Next, for those people who love Legos, these look like Legos, but you know what? They're more of the pens. And then last but not least, for the gummy bear lovers, once again, the same marker pens and they nest together. So looking for $3 for choice. I hope everything is okay with Lisa. Okay, looking for $3 for choice. Any interest in the $3 price point? Each package is a set of 6. Great colors. Okay, we will pass on these. Okay, next we're going to have choice of pet toys. We're going to start these out at $4. First, we've got a cute little cat toy. Nope, it might be too close. Okay, cute little cat toy. It's called Pets on Safari, and you'll see it is a super cute little rhino. Lisa, are you okay? All right, that's the first choice. Second choice, by Boots and Barkley, we have Catnip Pounce Pastry Cat Toys, and it's a set of 2 toys. Next, by Interact to strengthen bond, we have Pet Stages Sling Sock, and it's a rubber ball. And here's the sling sock. So it says products with purpose. And it says fetch fun with no launcher. Durable rubber ball inside soft yet tough sling. And squeak. Okay, that's the next choice. Then by leaps and bounds, we have a romp and return. And here it is. By the company JW, we have helmet head. And it says squeaks. I'm not sure how it squeaks, but it looks like it has a tennis ball inside. And it looks like a helmet head. How cute is that? That's the next choice. If I can fit them all in here. And then last but not least, I have a cat brush. Sorry, cat comb. Cat comb. There we go. So that will be the next choice. Maybe I can put some of these up here. That way we can see them all. Okay, well, we'll turn it this way then. So looking for $4 for choice. Well, maybe I started these a little high. Let's do a price drop down to $3. Price drop down to $3. Pretty please, Renee. We'll see if there's any interest at the lower $3 price point. We've got dog toys. We've got cat toys with catnip, and even a cat comb. That way, your cute little fur babies aren't getting any knots in their beautiful fur. And I want to remind everybody at the end of the show, we'll be having a clearance round. Anybody for the low $3 price? Okay, Tammy is in for $3. Let's see which one or ones Tammy wants. And for those of you who may not know, Lisa posted on Discord, but if you're not on Discord, Lisa lost her dearly beloved dog of 14 years, whose name was Bella, last week. So she is mourning and grieving her long-time dog. She's had Bella almost as long as she's been in love with Mike. Okay, let's see which one or one she chooses. We have the Pets on Safari cat toy that looks like a rhino. Then we have a 2-pack by Boots and Berkeley of catnip pounce toys, which look like a donut and a croissant. Then by Leaps and Bounds, we have the Romp and Return. By JW, we have the helmet head, which looks like a helmet but has a tennis ball inside. Then we have the sling sock, which is a fetch and return. And last but not least, we have the cat comb. Okay, she's going with the donut set. Great choice. Thank you so much. Anybody else for the remaining choices? Anybody else? Well, she'll have some happy cats at her house. I'll do last call on this. I'll wait just a minute for the lag, then I will clear these off and we'll get to some Star Wars and Jurassic Park items. Okay. Well, pets are like fur babies, so my condolences to anybody and everybody who's ever lost one. I, too, am still feeling the loss of my parents who died at the very end of 2020. It's a shame that you can't replace humans the way you can replace pets. Okay, I'm going to start these at $3 for choice. These are pop-ups lollipop holders. Now you're saying, wait, why do you need a lollipop holder? Although it's nice that they come with 3 lollipop holders. Well, if you've ever seen kids with lollipops, they don't often finish them. They take a few licks and then they want to put it down. But there's no place to put it down because if you set it on a table, it's going to stick. If you set it on a car seat, it's going to stick. So where do you put that lollipop? Well, these are lollipop holders. So not only does it keep their hands from getting sticky, when they need to put it down, they just close it up inside this holder. And they've got 3 more replacement lollipops. And you're saying, well, how long are those lollipops good? So let's focus in. They are good until December 2nd of 2023. So we've still got months and months and months where these are still good. So this is the first one. It's from Jurassic Park, and look at this dinosaur. So the dinosaur is the lollipop holder. I'll put it up here. Adjust the camera up. That's the first option. But if that's not your favorite, maybe you would prefer one in gray. Also by Jurassic Park, but this dinosaur is gray. And last but not least, for you Star Wars fans, I want to say that's Darth Vader, maybe? I don't know. And this is the little guy right here. So these are your 3 choices. $3 for the lollipop holder and 3 additional lollipops to go in it. So looking for $3 for choice. I've got 2 of the gray, the brown, and the Star Wars are one and done. If anybody's looking for something in particular, go ahead and shout it out in the chat. I appreciate everybody being here. Y'all go ahead and click the thumbs up. I believe we're still trying to get to 20 thumbs. Thank you, Lisa, for the fleur-de-lis in the chat. Once again, deep condolences on the loss of Bella. Anybody interested in these lollipop holders? It absolutely solves a problem of what do you do with the lollipop when you're not finished, but you need a place to hold it? Or just so your kid doesn't lay it down someplace, because you know bugs will just swarm to wherever they lay it down. And a lollipop covered in lint is no fun. Okay, we just need 2 more to get to 20. Okay, any interest in the lollipops? Otherwise, we will pass on these. All right, next, let me show some beautiful cups. Let me move the camera back. Okay, look how stunning this one is. It's got this kind of a hobbit nail to it. It is shiny and gorgeous. It's brand new. Got a nice straw to it. I'm going to start these out at $5 for choice. So if you like Tiffany blue, that may be the one that suits you best. Next, who needs a nice big new cup to say hello to summer? Great for ice water, for your lemonade, which is what I personally like to drink. Maybe it's for your tea, your sun tea, your lemon tea, your peach tea. Shout out to any peaches out there from Georgia. So this will be your next cup. Looking for $5 for choice. Next, need a super huge, tall, insulated cup. Here we go. It's got a nice spout to it. Brand new. And last but not least, since we talked a lot about unicorns in the chat tonight, it says love is magical. It's got a beautiful unicorn on it, but to me, what I like best about it is the top of the cup. Because, I mean, the cup is nice and all, but look at the top with this molded unicorn head. And also, it holds a nice straw as well. So I think that is so super cute. So $5 for choice. Will this sit up here? I don't know that it will. Okay. No, my little. Okay. Let's see if I can do it this way. We'll just put all these down here. Okay, there we go. They're nice, big, huge, tall cups. Looking for a $5 starting bid. Let's see what Tammy says. Yes, my Carly will love the toys. She is so bored. She was an indoor-outdoor cat, but kept getting beat up by a big old mean tomcat that runs the neighborhood. Well, I'm glad she is safe and indoors now. And now she'll have a fun croissant and donut to play with, filled with delicious catnip. So glad to be making Carly's life better. Okay, so looking for $5 for any of these brand new, gorgeous cups. So important to stay hydrated. Lisa is always asking in the chat, how many waters have you had? How much water? Well, this is my second water. It's only about half gone. Otherwise, I might be ending the auction early to go to the bathroom. But we've got $5 choice for any of these big, gorgeous cups. And just look at the way this one shines in the light. I just love that. It's almost mesmerizing. Kind of reminds me of one of those, you are strong, you are brave, you can do anything. You know, one of those mantra type ones by those empowerment people. Okay. Well, maybe I started this a little high. Let's take these down to 4. Let's go down to 4 for choice. I know y'all are saying, wait, you could just do it in the clearance round. And I probably could. But it's still fun to do price drops even when you're still having an auction. And I'll still be able to find a few things for the clearance. Y'all don't worry about it. But when I already have stuff lined up, it's just easier to drop the price while it's all already lined up. Okay, so we'll see if anybody's interested in these big, tall, fancy cups for $4. And I'll give it a minute, and if not, I will clear these away. Okay, Renee is bidding. Well, she's not bidding, it's a buy it now. So Renee is buying it. Are you going for solid blue, the blue lid, or the unicorn with the blue? Well, this one, they're all blue. I just noticed that they are all blue. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Clearly, when I'm retail arbitraging, I am just seeing blue, blue, and blue. So Renee, sweet pie, be a little bit more specific for me. We'll say number 1, number 2, unicorns number 3, and this one's number 4. Okay, so Renee is going for this one. I totally understand. It is gorgeous. Okay, thank you, Renee. Anybody else for the remaining choices? So we still have Say Hello to Summer. I like that this one has the handle. Really great for if you need to carry it around, or elderly people that may have a hard time holding, so the handle helps them. This one would be great for kids or teens. I just love the unicorn at the top. And then if you need a serious bottle for workout, for gym, for hydration, here you go. Super serious bottle. Anybody for the remaining 3 choices? Okay, I'll give just a minute for lag, and then I will clear these big ones off. Okay, next, I've got one of these refill bottles where you can unscrew it here, or you can carry this around to refill your bottles with the straws. Next, by the company Zach, I have a leak proof 16-ounce bottle. It has a comfortable, soft spout. It is BPA free. It has a flip up spout. It has a detachable straw for easy cleaning. It is 100% reusable. And look, it's Paw Patrol. How cute is that? So, beloved by girls, beloved by boys, I think beloved by everybody. Here's a look at the top. We're going to continue these at the $4 price point. Next, how elegant is this? Look at this beautiful setting. And for those of y'all who say, I'm worried about plastic, it can contain toxins. Some of it has BPA. I only use glass. This is glass. So, and it is so elegant. It's a light, nice blush pink. Kind of reminds me of that depression glass, except that it is brand new. So, got a pretty lid. Even the straw has a little detail on it. Love that. And then last but not least, for the y'all that love red, this one's got a handle for an easy grip, but also look inside. It has reusable ice cubes. Now, these ice cubes, you freeze them, you see the gel inside, and they will keep your drink cold, but without watering it down. So, if you don't want your soda to just be a puddle of floating water, then use the reusable ice cubes. You can just put them easy peasy in the dishwasher and they work like a dream. They'll keep your drink cold, but not water it down. So we're looking for $4 for choice on these. $4 for choice. Any interest? It's funny. It seems like you start to notice people and the cups they carry around. Used to be you noticed what kind of car people drove, or what their favorite sneakers look like. And now everybody has these cups that they carry around all the time, and people start to be known for them. They're almost like an emotional support cup. Okay. Any interest? I tell you what, I'm going to move this one, but I will take these other three down to $3 for choice. So if anybody wants the remaining $3 for choice. So we'll do a price drop down to $3. You've got the tall one for refills, you've got the glass, and you've got in red the one with the reusable ice cubes. Great choices. Anybody for $3 for choice? Okay, we're going to pass on these then. Okay, next, I want to show you what's called a forever friend. Forever friend. And look how cute it is. But look under the nose, there's a little opening. I'm going to start this at $3. It's a one and done. And when you squeeze it, because it is great for stress, look what happens. So, hey, you didn't like that joke? Or I didn't think that was funny. Or, hey, what are you saying? You cut me off in traffic? You didn't answer my email? You kept me waiting all this time? So every time you get peeved about something, rather than just cussing up a storm, rather than just, tapping your wrist on the keyboard, here you go. It's a great stress management toy. And it's got some kind of gel inside it. Pretty little green color. And it's called a Forever Friend. So cute little animal, but also a great way to relieve stress. We'll see if there's any interest. Fits perfectly in the size of your palm. You could even use it while driving, use it while at work. If you're trying to get kids to stop rolling their eyes, you know, most of the time when you have to stop a behavior, really what you do is replace a behavior, and this could be the replacement. Any interest? Okay, we will pass on that then. Okay, I've got another cat toy. Let me show you all that comes in this kit. First, you have all of these little stuffed animals. Then you have this long kind of a dangle tool, and it has this little end to it. Then you have this long fish as well, and it has the USB cable to it and all of the instructions with it. Let's see if I can show y'all the instructions here. I hate to open it. Well, can I just shimmy it out? Okay, there we go, which says big event. So you get the fish, you get the pole with the attachments, and you get all of these little ones as well. So it's an entire set. And here's what the package said. I got this at a liquidator, by the way. It says, Be Warm Flippity Cat Toy, rod with 5-piece catnip toy. So you're going to get a Be Warm Flippity Cat toy with a rod and with a 5-piece catnip toy. So I'm going to start this at $10. So for the rod, you get the toy. I don't know why there's a USB plug in there. There are instructions, and here's the 5-piece toy. Imagine how fun this will be to sit up and dangle in front of your cat. It might even be fun in front of babies or in front of kids, or maybe in front of a dog. I don't know why it has to specifically be a cat. Maybe because of catnip. I don't know. I'm not a pet person. But this is a great kit. It's got a ton in it. And just look how big that fish is. Let me get out my ruler because I know somebody's going to ask me. Okay, so let me start with this. This is way bigger than a ruler. Way bigger than a ruler. And the fish is slightly smaller than a ruler. Okay, Renee says it charges it and it flops around. Okay, well, I figured it would flop around just being on the fishing pole, but okay. So we'll see if there's any interest in this. Y'all know pet stuff much better than I do. Okay, any interest in this? Otherwise, sticking it up. Seems like it would be fun for any pet to watch. I'm not sure why it'd have to be a cat. It's harder to get back in the package than I anticipated. Okay, maybe you got to put that in first. Let me try that. Really? Not going to go back in the package all nice for me? Really? Okay, you're making me mad. Go back down. Go back down. Can we negotiate? I guess not. Oh. Hello, hello. I use socks. Okay, I've got a 10-pack of socks. We're going to do this one at $10. Buy it now. And I've also got an 8-pack of socks. We're going to do this buy it now for $8. So $10 for the 10-pack, which is a Gildan no-show socks with a comfort toe seam, or $8 for an 8-pack. These are ankle socks, also by Gildan. They both fit sizes 4 to 10. So $10 for the 10-pack, $8 for the 8-pack. Oops, and I have one more. I've got a 6-pack, and so the 6-pack will be $6. So that way it's completely fair. You're paying $1 per sock. Well, $1 per pair of socks. Sorry. $1 per pair of socks. So $10 for the 10-pack, $8 for the 8-pack, or $6 for the 6-pack. I tell you what, I'll take it down to $8. So it was at 10, and I didn't do any kind of price drop, so I will price drop it to $8. Buy it now for the flopping cat toy. Let Lisa know if she should add it to your invoice. Here it is, all waiting for you, packed up. So just let Lisa know. And if so, I will throw it into the sold hamper. Okay, it's sold for $8. Here we go. There's the fish, the rod, and the 5 pieces here. Thank you. Okay, anybody for the socks now? 10-pack for $10. They are no-show socks. An 8-pack for $8. They are ankle socks, or a 6-pack for $6, and they are also the no-show socks. All of these packages of socks fits sizes 4 to 10. They are all by the company Gildan, and they all have a comfort toe seam. Any interest in the socks? Oh, you're mighty welcome. I'm so glad you asked. And Lisa's got it. Okay, we will pass on the socks then. All right, next let me show you some storage containers. These are great for marinating. Because, if you do any marinating, that especially if you're marinating the big chicken quarters, you need a big container for it. Also, if you're one of those people that make sauces or stews, these are great too. Let me show you the sizes. Oh, and they all nest together, which is nice, but I'm going to have to, not everybody may need the super huge one. So let me show you. I've got a super huge one, and the size of it is 30.9 cups. Wow, 30.9 cups. Okay, the second largest one is 19.9 cups, so almost 20 cups. Put this one back here. Next size we have is 12.1 cups. And then last but not least is 6.7 cups. I'm going to start these at $5 for choice, and you can pick the size that you need. You might need the super huge one. You might need a medium sized one. Even the smallest one is over 6 cups. Can you imagine how much food 6 cups is? If you are making 6 cups of mashed potatoes, 6 cups of potato salad, 6 cups of stovetop stuffing. Now, I have these with red lids, but I also have sets available with blue lids if that's going to match your kitchen better. So, looking for $5 for choice, and I've got 4 different sizes. We'll see if there's any interest. These have a ton of room in them. So if you cook in quantity or you just need a big area for marinating your meat overnight, these are going to be a godsend. Maybe you make big containers and then you give it out to friends and family who like a particular recipe. Well, maybe I started these out a little high. Renee, let's price drop these to 4 for choice. Meanwhile, let me tell you the sizes again. This one that's the largest is 30.9 cups. This one in the back is 19.9 cups, so basically 20. This one here in the front is 12.1 cup. And this one up here is 6.75. So basically 7 cups. Okay, so we're going to price drop these to $4. Renee, pretty please. Price drop to 4. We'll see if anybody needs these big, huge containers at this bargain price. Any interest? In the meanwhile, I'm going to start nesting them back together. I love the way they just store so compactly. Also, it'd be great for shipping this way too. Any interest? Nice and compact. Okay, we can pass on these. Next, I want to show you a new problem solver. Earlier today, we talked about how do you eat lollipops. I want to ask, how do you eat popsicles and ice cream? I have the solution. It is a multi-holder which holds popsicles and ice cream. And you're saying, how could you possibly hold both? Well, this side is where you put the popsicle stick in. See right here, popsicle stick. This side is where you put the cone in. See right here? So popsicle end, cone end, popsicle end, cone end. So I've got it in a beautiful teal color. Also, I have it in a beautiful magenta color for those of you who like your pink. And it's a great way to make sure that there's no mess, that there's no drip, and it will keep kids clean. But I'm an adult, I have to tell you, and I use one of these because I'm a person who doesn't like the mess. I have a friend of mine who thinks I'm a germaphobe, which I know y'all think it's funny because y'all know I'm a dumpster diver, so obviously not a germaphobe. Although I do, of course, use hand sanitizer and wear gloves. But she is convinced that I am a germaphobe just because I like to keep my hands clean, just because I wash my hands after every little thing. And I'm a person who also washes my hands both before and after I go to the bathroom. So, therefore, this kind of thing is like so up my alley. But it's the funniest thing. I can't convince her that I'm not a germaphobe because you can't be a dumpster diver and be a germaphobe. You just can't do it. Can't do it. Let me see if I can make these sit up. No, they just want to turn. But we're looking for $5 for choice on these no drip cups where one end holds the popsicle and the other end holds the ice cream cone. So, whether for adults or kids, it kind of reminds me of the way I like to put the little corn holders in either end of the corn. So, you're not having to touch the corn directly, you're just touching the corn ear holders. I think this is just a genius idea. And I love that it comes in two different colors. Yes, and keeps hands from being sticky as well. Oh no, did Lisa fall asleep? I only see Renee in the chat. Hopefully, Lisa is still awake. Well, who's ready to start the clearance round? Let's see some thumbs up if you're ready to start the clearance round. Let's see some fleur-de-lis in the chat. Let's see some lists of items you'd like me to bring up in the clearance round because you can suggest it and I will give you a great price on it. Oh, thank you for still being here. Okay, so Lisa's here. Catherine Mary is saying me. All right, so laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll with the beginning of the clearance round. We'll start the clearance round with these because they're already up here. So we had these at 5. Let's take these down to 4. Thank you, Lisa, for those fleur-de-lis. So if you were tired of holding a drippy popsicle, if you were tired of holding a drippy ice cream cone, and how many of those cones, when you take them out of the package, are already broken inside the package? I tell you, it's like asking to leak because the way that those cones are packaged, they are just already ready to leak. I tell you. Okay, so $4 for choice. I have these in both pink and teal. Okay, let's see what else we have. And if y'all have items you want to request, then please do. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep throwing up items. Let's see. We had these. Oh, is Renee bidding? Okay. Did you want one or both of the teal? One or both? I've got 2 available. Let me know if you want one or both. Okay. I didn't know if maybe Miss Phyllis needed one too. All right. So there we go. All right, next I've got these big containers. Remember, they were $4 for choice. If anybody wants to choose a size, I will go down to $3 for choice of size. $3 for choice of size. Y'all remember what those look like. I'm not going to take them all out again. All right, what should we do now? Oh, this is a good one. I had these nestable markers. This one looks like a Lego. This one looks like hearts. And this one looks like gummy bears. I was asking $3 for them. I'm going to take them down to $2. Buy it now. $2 for your choice of marker set. $2 for choice of marker set. Okay, Renee's got it. Let's see what else we can clearance. Oh, this was a good one. I'm not going to take these all out again. I've got sunshine yellow. I've got gray. Remember, this was a 3-tier organizational holder. We were asking $5 for this. If anybody wants to buy this, I will clearance it down to $4. $4 for a 3-tier pocket holder. $4 for the 3-tier pocket holder. Okay. Oh, the Forever Friends. We were asking $3 for this because it pops out, pops out, pops out. It's a one and done. Anybody wants to buy this, I'll let it go for $2. But it's a one and done. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, I had this super tall container. We were asking $4 for it. If anybody wants this, $2. $2 for this blue and clear container. It has almost kind of a Mediterranean feel to it. Looks almost like the Greek flag, doesn't it? It's got this great handle here, which makes it really easy to carry. So, water bottle with the blue triangles on it, $2. $2. Okay, next I had this little scissor used for either sewing or clipping of plants. I'll take this down to $1. Anybody wants it? It's $1. I've only got 2 of these. $1 for this little scissor clipper gizmo. Okay, I had the 4-pack of these novelty clips, flamingos. We were asking $3 for these. I'm going to take them down to $2. $2, buy it now. $2 for the 4-pack of clippers. Okay, Catherine, did you want to buy one or both? One or both? I'll wait just a minute to find out if Catherine wants to buy one or both. Okay, she's going with 2. Excellent. All right. Moving on, we had this memo block, and look, this beautiful scene. We were asking $3. I'm going to take it down to 2. Just look how much is in this thing. It is several hundred pages. So I'm taking it from $3 down to just 2, and you're going to get a ton of memos out of this, and it is just so beautiful. So memo block, down to $2. Okay, I had the 6 count of erasers. I had these, I was asking $3. I know you're probably thinking she's going to go down to 2. I'm going to take these to 1. $1 for a 6 count eraser. $1. And I do have 3. I do have 3 of these. If anybody is interested in the 6 count eraser for a low $1 price, get it now before the school supply rush. Although also great for lists at home and for working crossword puzzles. All right, I had these poster stencils, which were 26 count, 5-inch. We started these off at $3. I'm going to clearance these down to 2. Great lettering on these. Okay, if there's any requests, let me know. Otherwise, see if there's anything else that was a pass. Oh. I had these 6-pack containers that you get 6 containers, you get 6 lids. They are dishwasher safe. They are microwavable. I'm sorry, they are freezer safe. They are microwave safe, and they are top rack dishwasher safe. We were selling these for $6, which is a good price. 6 for $6. But I'm going to take these down to 5. Only $5 for a 6-pack of containers. Just 5. Okay, and this would be fun. We were just talking about how stinky and sweaty we were. I had 3 different scents of this fragrance mist. This first one is Harvest Spice, which is pumpkin and ginger. I've got the Cozy Cabin, which is vanilla and sandalwood. And lastly, I have the frosted apple, which is apple and cranberry. We had started these at $5 for choice. Then we lowered the entire 3-piece setting to just 12. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lower and clearance the entire 3-piece set, $10. That makes them $3.33 each. $10. Do I have any glass pumper soap jars? I do. I don't have it right here with me. I wish that I'd known ahead. It's way far back in a bedroom in the back of the house. But if you know what they look like and just want me to add it to your invoice, I will. I can sell it at the low price of $4. Otherwise, if you need to see it, I will bring it out to my next auction. But it is not close enough where I could get it during this auction. I'm so sorry, but I absolutely do have one. I've shown them before. It's a light blue glass. It says the word soap, and it has a pump. Okay, so you can get a 3-pack of the sprays. We have lowered the price to $10. And that's going to end the auction. Thank you all so much for participating in the clearance round. Thank you all for your bids.